All right, let's get ready to warm up. All right, so the main point when you're warming up is we just want to get the body loose for the workout that's coming up. So with this exercise here, if you feel like you want to jog or run a little bit faster, that's perfectly fine. If you feel like the marching is working for you, that's also perfectly fine. So just keep those arms and those legs moving as we continue throughout this move. Now get ready for the next exercise that's going to be coming up. There's no break in between these exercises. We'll get ready for that next one coming right up. Perfect. Now here we go, and we're working to that lunge with the arm swing here. Don't worry about getting too deep on the lunge here. The main thing is just kind of step out, get a little bit deep, and keep opening and closing those arms. Remember, this is the warm-up. We just want to get loose. So if you can't get as low as you normally would with the lunge, that's perfectly fine. Don't worry about that. Just keep your body moving. Nice job, nice job. So this next one here, you're kind of starting out like you're getting ready to do some push-ups. As you can see in the video, we're just alternating, moving our knees from one side of our body to the other. So what you're doing is bringing your right knee to your left elbow, and you're bringing your left knee to your right elbow. So find the pace that works best for you, and just keep your body in motion as you continue to get loose. That heart rate should be coming up now. Nice job. So we're going to be back on our feet here, just doing some straight leg kicks here. Now you want to be able to keep your legs as straight as you possibly can. Now if you need to bend those knees a little bit to get those hips up, that's perfectly fine. Once again, it's your workout, so you're always going to do what works best for you. So don't worry about being as perfect or as close to the videos as you can. Just do your best to keep moving with each exercise. Well done, well done. Now we got some shoulder circles here, staying on your feet. Now when here, we're just making some medium-sized circles. So you just want to do 3 to the front, and then you want to take 3 to the back. So just kind of keeping those arms moving, keeping the arms out nice and straight, keeping your abs tight as you're standing still. Just keep it rolling right here, warming up those shoulders here a little bit. Well done. Last one for the warm-up here as we get ready for the workout. Just sinking your hips as low as you can get them, and then raising those hips as high as you can get them each and every time. So the main focus here is warming up the core, warming up the lower back and the hips. So just keep this motion going as long as you can. If you get a little tired, it's okay to drop to the knees a little bit, but try to pop back up as soon as you can. We got a few seconds left. Just hang in there. Nice job. Warm up complete. Let's get ready to burn. All right, we are starting with squats here on this body shock routine. So keep in mind that we're going to be bouncing around a lot between all these exercises. So we may be working legs, we may jump into cardio moves, we may jump into some combo moves, and then jump into some upper body moves. So be prepared to have your equipment ready, your bands ready, your mats ready as we continue to go through this body shock. All right, let's finish up 5 seconds here on these squats. Nice job. Rest time. Good, good. And this is a perfect time as you're resting. Get that water. And if you need to rearrange any of your pieces of equipment, do it now. If you need to move some dumbbells, you need to move some bands, if you need to move a mat, do it when you get those rest breaks so that you can get the most out of each exercise. Mountain climbers coming up. Here we go. Now you've done these before already. This is one of those cardio moves. So remember, every time you do a cardio move, I want maximum effort. So you should be driving those knees as quickly as you can as you continue to go through this one. It's all about getting that heart rate up, up, up as you get ready to go to that next exercise. About 10 seconds left. Hang in there. Outstanding. Rest time. Take those deep breaths in. It's all about maintaining that oxygen flow as you can get ready for the next exercise. We're going to be doing jumping jacks here, sticking with some more cardio moves. So max effort coming up. All right, let's do it. And if you are doing the regular jumping jack and you do feel like you need to drop down into that modified jumping jack, that's perfectly fine. But once again, the main goal is to make sure that you're able to continue the exercises throughout the entire time. You don't want to stand still. Do your best to keep going. 10 seconds. Nice job, nice job. We're coming up on squat high kicks. So be ready for that one coming up next. So here we're getting back into the form here. So if cardio is all about intensity, here we want to get our form and technique down here, okay? So it's all about your technique as we jump into it. Each time you squat, make sure you're always sinking those hips back. Never put the weight on your toes. And if you look down at your elbows when you squat, if you look down at your knees while you squat, they should never be in front of your toes. All right, keep that squat going and give it a nice kick each and every time. Got 10 seconds. Nice job. Rest time. All right, next exercise coming up, we're going to be doing push-ups. Let's get ready to rumble. All right, upper body stuff here now. We're working the arms and the chest here in this exercise. So make sure as you're working your push-up, you want to keep your abs nice and tight, keep your body in a straight line. It's all about posture here as you continue to work on this push-up. All right, and if you're doing them on your knees, make sure your knees are behind your hips and never under. Nice job, rest time. All right, coming up here, we're doing a squat to lateral raise. So our first combo move here. So let's get ready for that one. All right, let's get it going. Squat principles remain. And each time you come up, make sure you're bringing those arms lateral, about shoulder width height. You don't want to go too far above your shoulders. That might mean the weight is a little bit too heavy, or your weight is a little bit too light, or your band is a little bit too light. So if you notice you're able to come much, much higher than your shoulders, you may want to increase the weight or get a heavier band there. Nice job. Coming up on bicep curls, coming up next. Here it is, biceps curl. Same thing kind of applies here with the lateral raise that we just did with that squat. So if you feel yourself leaning back on this exercise, that means the weight is a little bit too heavy. You should be able to do this exercise while standing up in a straight line. Never lean, never rock while you're doing your biceps curl. Just keep your body in a nice straight line. Keep the energy in those arms. Nice job. Rest time. All right, next exercise, we're going to be working reverse lunge. All right, going back into the lower body. Let's get ready to go. All right, here we go. Back to those lunges, back to the lower body here. So as always, as you do your lunge, you should keep your knees in front of your toes or right above. They should never get in front of your toes. And you want to keep the weight on the front leg. Never put the weight on the back leg. The back leg just serves the purpose to make sure that you stay upright and you're not falling. So hang in there about 5 more seconds. Nice job. Rest time. Get that water, towel off if you need it. I know we're all over the place, but that's the whole point of this workout here today. We got a run in place coming up. All right, let's do it. And another reminder, as you're going through the exercises, hey, at any time, if you need to change your intensity, either up or down. It is at your discretion. So this is a run in place, but if you need to change it to a sprint in place to work a little bit harder, perfectly fine. If you need to change it to a march in place to take it down a notch a little bit, that works too. Nice job, nice job. You are doing great. Make sure you get that oxygen in on each rest. Coming up on shoulder presses here, going back to the upper body. Get ready. All right. Now as you're doing your shoulder press, always important to keep your abs nice and tight. You know, don't hold your breath. You just kind of want to contract your abs a little bit to keep your body in a nice posture. And you want to bring your arms about 90 degrees bend when you bring your arms down. And make sure your arms are going straight up on the press. About 5 seconds left here. Nice job. Breathing. You are almost done with your first round of the body shock burn here today. Getting ready for the next one, we're doing invisible jump rope. Back to cardio, so it's time to max it out here a little bit. All right, here we go. So as you're doing this one, feel free to have fun with this one. This is one of my favorite ones. You get to have a little fun. Act like you're jumping the rope. If you want to skip it, if you want to go one leg at a time, if you want to double jump, however you do it, just make sure you're using max effort on this one and swing those arms. Never forget to swing those arms as you're doing this exercise. Five seconds. Excellent, excellent. Here we go, coming up on jab fire. Personal favorite. This is like my favorite exercise that you'll see on this entire program here. Here we go. Now you really got to go for it here when you're working those jab fires. I want you punching, and I want those feet moving as fast as they can. And make sure they're not choppy punches. You want to bring your arms all the way in and punch it all the way out, fully extending each and every time as quickly as you can. Hang in there for another 10 seconds. Nice job. Now we are coming up on round 2, but we're still resting, keeping our same rest period here. Got about 10 more seconds here to rest. Next exercise, we're going to be working triceps extensions, okay? Let's get ready for that one. All right. So now we're working triceps here. Outstanding job so far. Remember, you want to keep those elbows nice and straight. Never ever let them go out wide. The straighter you keep them pointed out in front of you, the more you'll train those triceps. Hang in there, you got about 10 more seconds. All right, rest time. All right, we're going with the push-up double butt kick here. Now remember, you can do this one on your toes or your knees. Either one works. If you're on your knees, just make sure you're sticking, kicking your feet up with each and every rep. Once again, if you're doing them on your toes, you want to have your legs in that straight line as you alternate those kicks. But either one works, but I do want to make sure you squeeze those glutes every time you get that kick in after the push-up. Hang in there about another 10 seconds. Outstanding. Next exercise, we're going to be working those defensive slides. All right, let's get ready. Make sure you have a little bit of space to move here. All right, here we go. You just kind of want to get side to side as quickly as you can. Just make sure you get those hands down to the ground each time. Don't cheat. Get down there. I know sometimes when you get a little bit tired, it's easy to just say, hey, I'll just keep sliding. I won't worry about putting my hands down, but that's part of the move, all right? It's going to help you keep it rolling. Well done. Rest time, you got about 15 seconds left. Hang in there. Ready for the next exercise. Here we go. We are going back to those jab fires. I know we just did some of those a few exercises ago, but here they come again. All right, let's knock it out. Jab fire time. Like I said before, you really got to move it here. I want you going maximum speed, maximum effort. If you do it right, those calf muscles should start to get on fire a little bit, as well as those shoulders. Excellent, excellent. Breathing here. Next exercise, we're going to be doing the jog in place, the run in place. Just like I said before, you're more than welcome to go ahead and speed it up or slow it down as needed. All right, here we go. We're going, we're live here. Excellent. Make sure you remember to drive those arms. I know sometimes it's easy to just continue to move your feet and you forget about moving the hands. So treat it just like you were running, like if you were on a treadmill, if you were outside jogging. That's how you're going to keep your form. Excellent. And remember to get your rest in each and every time. It's super important. Those 20 seconds are very important so that you can get through the workout. So make sure you're ready to rest. Try not to sit down though. It's important to kind of stay up, but make sure you get that rest in. We're going to be going to the split squat coming up next. Let's do it. Excellent. Excellent. Now remember, on the split squat, you want to keep your body in a straight line, your torso. But try not to lean too far forward and try not to lean too far back. You want to keep everything nice in a straight line. 10 seconds. Outstanding. All right, coming back on those split squats again. Going to the opposite side now. All right, let's burn it out here. And this exercise really is about your technique and your pace. Don't feel the need to be in a rush. You do want to get as far as you can get up, and then also take it down almost like you're doing a lunge each and every time. You just stay on that leg, and it's all about your balance too. So make sure you're keeping your abs and your hips tight. You don't want to loosen up there. You'll lose your balance a little bit. So hang in there about 5 more seconds. Nice job. All right, we're going to be mixing in the lunge to bicep curl here. So some more combo moves coming up. Let's get ready. All right, here goes. Lunge, bicep curl. Just like you do with any other lunge, make sure you're keeping the weight on the middle part of your foot and back. And as you step into that bicep curl, you should still be standing in a straight line. If it's too difficult to do that bicep curl, the band may be a little bit too tight, the weights may be a little bit too heavy. Make sure you adjust accordingly so that you can keep your technique. Well done, well done. So we knocked out one side. Let's do the other side. Still working that lunge and bicep curl here. Here we go. Let's knock it out. Getting close to the end here. We're finishing out round number 2 of your body shock burn today. We have one more round. Five seconds. Alrighty, rest up, grab that water, get a towel if you need to, wipe the sweat out of your eyes, whatever you gotta do to keep rolling. Next exercise, we're going to be doing that wall sit again. So find that place where you can lean up against the wall, get ready to rumble. Alright, and I know on this exercise there's not a lot of motion, if any. You know, we're really trying to strengthen the stabilizer muscles in your legs there. So that's what you do anytime you're doing a contraction and you're holding it. You're really building those stabilizer muscles like your hips, your glutes and things of that nature. So hang tight, keep breathing. You're almost there. You got about 5 seconds left. Outstanding. Got a couple more exercises here in round number 2. We're going to be going to the bent over row here. First time on this exercise here today. All right, let's get it going. Bent over row. Make sure you're sticking your hips back. I always say stick the booty back a little bit and keep your back in a nice straight line, flat back here. And the more you can stick your butt back and raise your shoulders, the easier it is to keep your body in a straight line. Make sure every time you pull that weight or the band up, you're pinching those shoulder blades. Alrighty, jumping jacks again. Here we go. Get ready here. Alrighty, this is the last exercise for round number 2. Let's keep it rolling. Feel free to modify if needed. Otherwise, keep that hop going with your jumping jack. Get that heart rate up. Well done, you made it through 2 rounds, but hey, this is 3 times the burn. So we have one more round to go. Let's get ready. Gonna be doing those squat, chop, twist raises coming up next. All right, here we go. Working those squat chops. Now each time you come into that squat, just make sure you are, really giving it a nice twist with your upper body here. You want to make sure that you're not only turning your shoulders, but you want to turn your hips and your shoulders each and every time you give that twist. Well done. Rest up a little bit. You're in that home stretch. Next exercise, we're going to be doing that squat chop again, but we're going to the other side. Let's do it. Just about 10 seconds left here. Nice job. Nice job. There it is. Let's go ahead and rest. All right, next exercise here, we are doing defensive slides. This will be our last defensive slide of the day. All right, here we go. Slide, 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 and try to keep those feet from touching too. That changes it up a little bit here. And try to keep yourself down pretty low. You don't want to be all the way up, but not all the way down, somewhere in the middle as you keep sliding side to side. Hang in there, about 10 seconds left. Nice job. Rest time. All right, coming up on biceps curls here. All right, let's do it. And I'm going to continue to say this every time we get to biceps curl. Remember, don't lean back on your curl. Don't lean forward when you bring your hands down. You want to stay nice and tall. Stand straight, whether you're tired or not. Super important to keep that technique there. 5 seconds. Rest time. Breathe a little bit here. All right, coming up next, we'll be doing reverse lunges. Let's get it going. And a common mistake that can happen here on reverse lunges is putting too much pressure as you lean back on the back foot. So remember, keep the weight on the front leg. 5 seconds. Breathing, breathing. All right, back to the upper body again here. Coming up, we have triceps extensions again, last time for the day. Let's do it. Remember, keep those elbows pointed forward. And if you feel like you're putting pressure on your lower back, go ahead and stagger those feet a little bit to improve that posture. Nice job. Coming up, we have jumping jacks. Last round of jacks for the day. Let's do it. Back to the cardio. Remember, maximum effort, maximum effort. I know we're almost done. I still want you pushing yourself to the limit. That's how you're going to burn those extra calories. That's how you're going to burn calories once you're done. And that's how you're going to get those goals accomplished. So move it, keep it going. Breathe, get your rest in now. Nice job. Grab water. Never forget to hydrate. 10 seconds here. Coming up, we have squats again. Nice job. Let's get it going. And squats really are one of the best exercises you can do at any time. You just want to make sure you're doing properly. Excellent for working your quads, your thigh area. Excellent for working your glutes. And also just excellent as a calorie burner. So keep it rolling. You got about 10 seconds. Breathing. Good. Deep breaths into the nose. Blow it out through your mouth. Hang in there. We are doing bent over rows coming up again for a second time. Let's do it. Remember, stick those hips back. Keep the back flat. You got about 10 seconds left. Nice job. We are down to our last 3 exercises. Outstanding job. Coming up, we got mountain climbers again. Oh yeah, one more last push for the cardio. Let's do it. "15 seconds left. Keep driving those knees. Excellent job. We're down to those last 2 exercises here. Coming up next, we are working on invisible jump rope. And then we'll finish up with the wall sit. Let's get it going. Oh yeah, when you get to that end of the workout, now this is when those last few bit of juices start to flow. You really start to feel it, say, hey man, I made it through it. Let's keep it going. Don't stop the energy now. You got 15 seconds left. Five seconds left. Come on, keep jumping that rope. Nice job. And we already said, coming up next, we are finishing with wall sits. Excellent job today. Let's make this last exercise count. Let's kill it. Here we go. Time is in. Go ahead and sit down. Keep your knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Good, and just remember to breathe. Remember to breathe. Coming up on about 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Breathe it a little bit here. You made it through the body shock burn. Outstanding job. You are making it through the challenge. Keep it going, and I'll see you on the next workout. All right, let's get ready for the core burn. So on these exercises, the main thing you want to focus on is control and pace. So make sure that you're never rushing when you're working your core. Always want to be under control. Now this exercise here, if you need to take a little pressure off your lower back, you can drop those shoulders down to the ground, and that'll make it a little bit easier on you there. But the main thing here, keep the shoulders up if you want to work your core a little bit more. Keep it rolling, almost done here. All right, get ready for that next exercise because here it comes right there. We're jumping into that basic crunch here. Now, make sure you're not pulling your neck here on this exercise. You want to pull from your hip area and back, kind of in that belly button area. So don't rock forward with your shoulders too much. Keep all the energy in your stomach as you work this exercise. So as you can see, these exercises move back to back. There's not going to be a break in between, so be prepared. All right, next exercise, oblique crunch. As you're doing this exercise, just make sure you're focusing on pointing your shoulder to the opposite thigh, okay? So if I'm bringing my right shoulder up, I want to point it to my left thigh, and my left shoulder is going to be pointed to my right thigh. Don't worry about pointing your elbows. You're going to get most of the energy inside your core as you're pointing your shoulders to the opposite side. 5 seconds left. Hang in there. Get ready for that next exercise. Here we go, legs up with the crunch this time. So keep your legs bent at about a 90-degree angle. And once again, you want to pull from your hip area and back. Don't bend your neck. So as you're resting your head on your hands, just try to keep your neck in a straight line and keep all the energy in your stomach. Got about 7 seconds left here. Hang in there. Awesome. All right, on this exercise here, we're just popping into this crunch and you're gonna hold it. So stay in that position. Keep that contraction going throughout the exercise. So you really wanna just keep your abs nice and flexed. Continue to breathe as you do this exercise. Sometimes I know it's easy to forget to breathe, but you gotta continue to keep that oxygen flowing as you work. You got 5 seconds left, hang in there. Nice job. We are at the finish now. This is the last exercise. I know it may be burning a little bit right now, but remember, even though you're a little bit fatigued, continue to keep your pace, all right? Keep your form and keep your effort even, okay? We don't want you to start rushing and then start losing your technique. So you got about 10 seconds left. Keep it going until the finish. Nice job. The burn is over. Let's go ahead and do a cool down session. Nice job. You've made it through the workout, so let's cool it down here with a nice stretch. We're going to start out here with the front shoulder stretch. As you're doing this one, you want to be pushing behind your elbow here, not on your elbow. You want to be closer to your triceps area as you're pushing. Remember to breathe as you're stretching and keeping your body nice in a straight line. Don't slouch. Just kind of want to bring that heart rate down nice and slow. Nice. We're going to go into the next exercise here. We're still working that shoulder stretch here. Now we're on the left side. So same principles apply here. Applying pressure right behind that elbow. I really want to focus on that deltoid muscle, that shoulder area. Once again, remain in that straight line with your body. Keep your posture and continue to breathe throughout your stretch. Well done. Next exercise here, we're going to be focusing on the lats. So as you can see, I've rounded my back here a little bit. And we're really focusing on pulling the shoulder blades apart here. So the main thing, once again, this is not so much about the posture here. We're just really trying to open up the upper back here as you're stretching. So just continue to hold, keeping those fingers together, palms facing out as you continue this stretch. Well done. So for this next exercise, we're going to be to the floor. So you're going to put both feet together and just point your toes to the ceiling and just reach out and touch for them. So if you can't get to your toes all the way, it's not a big deal. Grab your shins, grab your ankles, grab whatever you can get to, and then progressively work your way through being able to touch your toes for this exercise. So hold that stretch. Staying on the floor here for the next exercise, it's going to be the lying quad stretch. Now on this one, if it's more comfortable for you to do it standing, that's perfectly fine. Some people struggle a little bit with this stretch. So it's perfectly okay to go ahead and stand next to a wall and grab your ankle in the same exact area with this stretch, just because you want to feel it on the front part of your thigh here. So like I said, hang tight onto a wall if you need to. Okay, we're going to be going to the next side here. Same stretch. Once again, if you need to hang on to the wall for this stretch, your stretch is going to look just like you see it here as I'm laying down on the floor, except you'll just be in a standing position. So grabbing that ankle area, pulling your heel tight to the glutes. You want to feel that front part of your thigh stretch out. Nice job, you made it. See you for the next one.